Get ready for action, because Jard McCain is lighting up the court at Duke. We dive deep into the incredible performance of Jard McCain as he continues to show why he is an absolute killer in the game. We break down the clutch moments and the statistics that prove he is more than just a flashy scorer, and why he is making a massive impact for the Blue Devils this season. And finally, we turn our attention to the NBA draft buzz. The Duke Blue Devils are showing serious interest in a top transfer portal talent, Santa Clara transfer Allen Graves, who is shining at the NBA draft combine. We analyze Graves' impressive freshman stats and why teams like the Memphis Grizzlies are eyeing him for the 16th overall pick. Stay with us to see if Duke can pull off a major move. Jard McCain has cemented his legacy as a formidable player during his tenure at Duke University, proving that size and athleticism are not prerequisites for elite basketball success. Initially underestimated due to his relatively small stature and perceived lack of raw athleticism, McCain has emerged as an absolute offensive threat. His shooting prowess, particularly from beyond the arc, has been consistently impressive. A notable example occurred during a game against Florida State, where McCain shot 8-11 from three-point range and 12-20 overall, concluding with 35 points, and performance so striking that spectators even cheered when he missed. However, the defining moment that showcased McCain's deeper impact came in a crucial victory over Clemson in Cameron. While he finished with 21 points, McCain demonstrated exceptional intensity and game-changing ability by securing 3 consecutive steals late in the game. This sequence was pivotal when Clemson fouled Tyrese Proctor with only 1 second remaining, leading to a dramatic, last-second victory for Duke. Clemson coach Brad Brownell expressed frustration over the narrow margin, noting the team was denied the win by a single possession and a final second. Analysts suggest that McCain's success stems less from physical dominance and more from his intense competitiveness and intelligence. Despite being small by basketball standards, his high level of competitiveness and strategic acumen are key factors in his team's frequent success. McCain is evolving beyond being just a player with a golden arm to become a highly competitive and smart force on the court. Duke University basketball is bolstering its roster with a former Lake Norman High School player. Nick Arnold has announced that he will be attending Duke as a preferred walk-on to play for the Blue Devils. Arnold shared the news on social media on Thursday. Prior to his collegiate aspirations at Duke, Arnold had a notable career at Lake Norman High School, where he also played for Davidson Day during his senior season. Duke softball faces a critical 2-game challenge against Arizona to secure the Durham Regional Championship on Sunday, May 17, at Smith Family Stadium. The Blue Devils must win both contests to claim the title. The first pitch for the rematch against the Wildcats is scheduled for noon ET, with a potential Game 2 set for 2:30 p.m. The number 12 nationally seeded Blue Devils, currently holding an impressive 40-115 record, faced a tough outing on Saturday, suffering a 10-1 run rule loss to the Arizona Wildcats. However, Duke showed resilience, bouncing back with an 11-1 run rule victory over Marshall to earn their spot in the regional championship. Arizona began the tournament by defeating Marshall with a 7-5 win before taking on Duke on Saturday. The winner of the Durham Regional will advance to compete against the winner of the Fayetteville Regional, which features number 5 overall seed Arkansas, alongside Fordham, Washington, and South Florida. Fans can follow live updates on the Duke softball versus Arizona matchup through the Fayetteville Observer. Keep checking for live score updates. The Duke Blue Devils have signaled significant interest in top transfer portal talent Allen Graves as he participates in the 2026 NBA Draft Combine. Graves, a 6'9", 225-pound forward from Santa Clara, indicated at the Combine that his only conversations prior to the draft involved LSU and Duke. Graves has expressed a preference to remain in the draft if projected as a first-rounder rather than returning to college next season. Graves demonstrated strong freshman performance at Santa Clara, averaging 11.8 points and 6.5 rebounds per game, while maintaining a 51% field goal percentage and a 41% three-point shooting rate on 2.6 attempts per game. His impact was also noted in the Broncos' single NCAA tournament appearance, where he scored 17 points and secured 7 rebounds in an overtime loss to Kentucky. While his versatility in the frontcourt has not yet garnered major attention from Duke, it has generated considerable draft hype. Current projections place Graves as a mid to late first-round pick, though a strong combine performance could elevate him into lottery consideration. In a recent mock draft by Yahoo Sports' Kevin O'Connor, Graves was projected to be selected 16th overall by the Memphis Grizzlies. O'Connor noted that Graves transitioned from a point guard role to a larger forward, emphasizing his efficiency while on the bench and suggesting that Memphis might value a big player following recent team dynamics. O'Connor suggested that despite potential limitations in athleticism and facing limited top competition, Graves could easily secure a high draft position. The Blue Devils are now focused on securing Graves' commitment to Duke over pursuing an NBA draft opportunity, viewing him as a potentially strong addition to their roster should he choose to return to college.